And we're back. Alright, Muriel is one under level, but I want to fight the boss and get out of this fucking dungeon, so I'll go back, change everyone's classes back. I think they ended up with like 80 skill points, which is frustrating. Because I need 20 more to be able to use the weapons. And that sucks. Because that means Sue's not going to be able to use her weapon for a while. But after this dungeon, I will be able to use the boat. And the boat's really where the game picks up. So, it'll be nice to get that. God damn it. Every time. God fucking damn it. I always think there's another dialogue box after you say yes, but there's just not. Alright, priest. This next boss is not hard at all, by the way. It's only slightly frustrating if you're by yourself, because then it just spams the ability to, just spam spiderweb, which just makes you lose your turn. Come on, get rid of that cutscene. Now I have to re-equip everyone. Good here? Yep. Yep. Nope. And there we go. It should be everything on everyone. Alright. Wait, no, I need to take the spear off of Sue. No, probably should. Crap! Alright, so you get to 100 on this, which will be nice. Did I want to level up Guts or Courage first? For myself. I'm gonna level up Courage first. That means I'll have to quickly swap over to Warrior from him. And then, what was it? Well, just really any class that can use... Oh, he learned Falcon Slash, that's good. Any class that can use Whip for Sue. So, what are the classes that can use Whip? Luminary, Minstrel, and Mage. Alright. Just gotta swap over one of those, allocate the skill points, and then swap back. Now I am going to be doing some nasty ass damage with the axe by the end of this. No. I wish when you exit out of that menu, like by actually exiting and not like going back on the thing or like changing a class, it would just let you like choose a different character instead of having to go through the whole dialogue again. Alright, Whipping Boy. I think Whipping Boy is the one where you jump in front of the person who's about to get nailed. Whip. 20 points away. So that's 4 more skill point gains, and considering you get like 2 levels of skill points, and then a level of no skill points, and then 2 levels of skill points. I think she just got her level of no skill points. So 5 more levels. So at level 40, everyone should be at level 100 for their weapon, which would be nice. Everyone but Mirio. I think he'll be like 34 points off. But now let's finally, after an hour of grinding those stupid ass metal slimes, go fight that boss. And if you can't remember what's going on with the story, I'm basically just going to go save a doll from a giant spider. If that sounds confusing to anyone, it is. It's very confusing, and quite frankly, it is still one of the less confusing arcs in this story. It's especially confusing once you get to, I think it's called Wormwood? Wormwood. The place before Magmaro. Because that place is like super weird. You fall from the sky, and everyone's like, oh, we don't trust outsiders because the last person to come here was an angel. And then he brought a bunch of troopers from this one place, and they wrecked the place up trying to kill him. And it's like, okay, that kind of doesn't sound like the angel's fault, but, you know, whatever, you guys are stupid. And, like, they just neglect his statue, and it's, like, covered in moss and shit. And it's like, oh, alright. It kind of makes sense that this guy would be an ass, because the angel that was there is what ends up being the final boss. Which, I would say spoiler, but it's kind of, it's described to you in the beginning of the game that that guy is going to be the final boss. It's just sort of hidden, but not really. Like, all you have to do is read a bookshelf, and then it pretty much spells out to you that he's the final boss. Because if you read the bookshelf, and then go back and restart the game and try and name your character the name it gives you in the story, it tells you that you cannot because the name is like taboo or something. And obviously for a bunch of angels, taboo basically means like they broke the rules or some shit, so you know it's gonna be like a massive plot point that you're gonna be dealing with the angel that's taboo. So it's not even remotely hidden at all. It's still a little hidden, I guess. Let's hit him with Frizzle. Wow. So I should be fine to just go straight to the boss of the next dungeon too. I may be able to get him in this episode if I'm fast enough, but I remember the last dungeon kind of takes some time. You do get the magic key though in the next dungeon, which is nice. They really want him dead. Ugh. I also think I'm like, what, 3, maybe 4 mini medals away from getting Falcon Sword, which, when I get that, game over, man. If I lose Mirio after getting the Uber Falcon Sword, I will be so upset, because the chances of me getting someone else that can use swords are very, very small. I think the only other people that can use swords are Todoroki. I have the list with me right here, so I can just check. Because I did try and vary the abilities too. So it's Deku. Todoroki, yeah, it was Todoroki. Ashido uses a sword. Yeah, Deku, Todoroki, or Ashido. One of those three. If I don't get one of those three, then I cannot use the best weapon in the game. Like if Mirio dies. If he doesn't die, I'm solid. If Sue dies, then I can't use anyone with a whip. Because I think I was dumb and gave. Because for some reason, that chick that shows up like once to smack around Kaminari during the sports festival, the chick with the vine hair, I think for some reason I gave her claws instead of a whip, even though it would make more sense to give her a whip. No, I think I gave her a boomerang. Yeah, I gave her a boomerang. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh, I think she's also the only person who has boomerang, though. Did the game just crash? Oh no. I haven't saved in so long.